Hey, what's going on? It's Jeffrey, and welcome back to the channel. And you're probably wondering right now, why am I holding this Stormtrooper helmet? Well, the reason why I'm holding this is because it's right in line here. It's a perfect illustration, I think, for this particular episode, because I want to give you a sales tip for your business, okay? And maybe even you're working for somebody else and you're a salesperson. I want to give you a tip here that I think will help you if you don't already know it. And I would just ask you guys to get more content like this. It will really help to grow the channel. Subscribe, like, and share the channel. And so with that, we're going to jump right in to this episode. See you in a second. Oh, yeah. Oh, hey, guys. Yeah, I know that wasn't even that convincing, but you're probably wondering again, why am I holding this? Well, just so you'll know, this actually is a little, a thing that holds popcorn. Okay, we got on this cruise that we went to, and I was like, man, I've been wanting to have one of these Stormtrooper helmets. Yeah, I want to have a, what is the guy, Boba Fett helmet. I want to have one of those, the Rebel Alliance helmets from Star Wars, but all those things are so expensive. This thing, I think, cost me like $20, $25, and it came with a full refill of popcorn and like 10 other refills. I was like, oh, this is awesome. The kids and I will love this. So that's why I got it. But why am I holding it? What is the specific reason or the purpose in this episode? Well, what I want to talk about here in this episode, this sales tip, is something that I learned years and years ago, probably even before I started my career, in sales and running a business, and really surviving running a business when you first start. I mean, a lot of times it's feast or famine, right? You just got to go out and figure out what works. That's what I had to do 23, 24 years ago. But the reason why I'm wearing this helmet, there's a number of reasons here. But really the first reason, I think the primary reason, is because it really helps me to explain this sales tip. Now, if you're new to sales, or maybe you've been in sales for a while, and what I mean by new to sales, but you already know this, maybe you've worked customer service or whatever, you understand how key it is, how important it is to connect with the customer, okay, or a potential customer. You have to be able to connect with them, okay? Now I'm going to hold this. I'm going to put this helmet down here, and I'll show you in just a second. But connection is vital. It's essential in starting that relationship with the customer. You may only be there at that project that you're selling or trying to sell for an hour. It may be a half a day, maybe a day, maybe a week, a month. Who knows? But you may even have a long-term relationship that, you're providing service on an ongoing basis, month in and month out, or year in and year out. But that never started. Even the sale of that project never started unless there was a connection that was made. You had to be able to connect with that individual. You had to be able to show them that, hey, they are valuable. And one of the ways to connect with them is to find out something they're interested in. Now, the reason why I was holding this Stormtrooper helmet is it's actually a pretty cool visual. Okay, I think it's pretty cool. But when I'm talking with customers, and if I find out they like certain movies and I like those movies, I'm actually communicating with them. I said, oh yeah, that's great, man. I love that too. I mean, I really like that. When's the last time you saw something like that? So I'm creating this connection, creating this bond, so they're feeling more comfortable working with me and my company. Because let's be honest, money's tight these days. And if somebody can feel comfortable and trust you and what you're selling and the service and or product that you're providing, chances are they're going to go with you as opposed to your competitor. So connection is key. Something like, hey, do you like the Stormtroopers? You like Star Wars? Something like that. I mean, I love Yoda. He's my favorite character on Star Wars. And in fact, I do, when I'm speaking, I do Yoda impersonations on stage. So I would say, if there's kids around there and I'm talking to the customer, they have kids, I'm doing a Yoda impersonation. If they like Star Wars, it's really just kind of taking away the stress, decompressing everybody, letting them know that, hey, I'm not seeing you just as a dollar sign. You are a person. And because of that, you're valuable to me. So when you start with a connection with a potential or prospective customer, what you're doing is you're letting them know they're valuable. And then that will, in turn, when they see that, They will see that as, hey, this person, this guy, this gal, this company, they really value me as a person. And that right there, that initial connection will carry you so much farther than if you showed up and you didn't try to relate. You didn't try to find out about them, okay? Didn't ask them questions about themselves, about their family. Now, obviously there's an appropriate way to do that, but, and we don't need to get into all that, but really just remember here, the point here is that when you're going out there and you're trying to sell a project, service project, whatever it is, you've got a product you're selling, service-based business. Maybe you're working for somebody else, and you're a salesman, saleswoman, whatever that is, and you're trying to get a new customer. You're trying to get them to buy something from you. You can't just start out with a product or service and all these benefits and how it can help them, why it's better. No, you first have to start with the connection. You have to create that relationship first before you get to the consumables, the goods, the products, the services. The connection has to start first. Okay. And by doing that, you're connecting these dots from that individual, that customer, to you, connecting the dots to your product, to your service. And they're seeing that all connected, intertwined, as the more that you connect with them, the better they feel about you, your product, and or your service, and all the benefits that your product or service and or business provide. So that's the tip today. I hope it helped you. And I know this was a short episode, but again, I just wanted to talk about this idea of connection and how it's so critical. It's crucial to the success of your business. Okay. So with that, guys, we're going to wrap this up. And guys, again, subscribe, like, and share the channel. And if I can help you in any way, just look at some of the links here on the description of this video. And I do want to let you guys know that there's multiple courses that I have. I've got the Christmas Lights for Profit course, got some other courses as well on my personal website. And we'll put all that stuff there. And guys, thanks again for taking the time out of your busy schedule to watch this video. And I hope it helped you. See you later.